enjoy this. My birthday was Monday. Now I finally get to go home and enjoy it with some Burger King. Here I come, baby! Yeah. Burger King! Yeah. Burger King! Yeah. Yo! And talk to Bob Bear, because he's my man. John can't kiss my ass.
What's up, guys? Thank you once again for coming through. Remember, please hit that subscribe button if you're new to the channel. If you are coming back, thank you so much for coming back. I really, honestly do appreciate it. Remember, leave your comments in the section below as well. Let's get some boxing conversations going. And it's a good subject today, I think. Tyson Fury. The enigma that is Tyson Fury. I think a lot of people probably read on Boxing Scene and probably seen the interview if you are registered to Box Nation, where he's kind of left us in limbo again, so to speak. He used the statement, if you see me in the ring again, if I come back again, and almost alluded to the fact that he reached the top. He reached Mount Everest and there's not much more to achieve. And I get that to an extent. Look, he beat the reigning 9-year champion Vladimir Klitschko in his own backyard, and let's be honest, beat him quite easily. So what is there to achieve? What else is out there? That's what's out there. And not just that, but the chance of actually being or going down as some sort of great. I think there's still the opportunity. Tyson Fury is what, 28, 29? So there's still 8, 9 years left of him. Heavyweights we know go on for a lot longer if you take care of your body. He doesn't seem to be doing that. But if you do take care of your body, look at someone like Vladimir Klitschko, 41 years old, and the trouble he caused a young, hungry, fit Anthony Joshua. If you take care of your body as a heavyweight, you can go on and on and on. And Tyson Fury doesn't take punishment. You kind of think of Tyson Fury's fights. Yes, in the early stage of his fights, he was getting hit a bit. It was going down. They worked a lot on his defensive skills now, and he looks a lot better. He's very, very difficult to hit. And I think he, in terms of his skill set, is probably one of the most awkward heavyweights to fight. He almost fights like a middleweight, the way he moves and darts around the ring. So, Tyson Fury, will we ever see him in the ring again? Look, he's not fought for nearly 2 years. I mean, he last fought, what, November 2015 against Vladimir Klitschko. And I still, to this day, don't think he almost gets the plaudits and respect he should have got for that victory. I mean, when you compare it, and it's easy to compare now to Anthony Joshua, Vladimir Klitschko. So Anthony Joshua fighting a 2-year-old of Vladimir Klitschko, Anthony Joshua having the advantage of fighting Vladimir Klitschko in his own backyard, and Anthony Joshua having to go through hell to get the victory. And then you have Tyson Fury, who went to the guy's backyard. Vladimir Klitschko was unbeaten for 9 years, had all the belts, and he schooled him. He absolutely just schooled him. And you almost feel like Anthony Joshua, just from kind of Instagram and Twitter and social media response, I saw all the plaudits Anthony Joshua was getting. And look, I love Anthony Joshua. I really do. I think he's fantastic for boxing. But I've got to be fair, and you've got to call a spade a spade. He got unbelievable amount of praise for that victory. Unbelievable. And as Tyson Fury almost got a pat on the back from some people, like, well done, pat on the back. And it was strange to see. And I feel like him and the rest of the Fury camp, and probably even Mick Hennessy and Frank Warren, to an extent, think that we, the British public, or we as boxing fans, didn't really give him the plaudits, especially the wider sporting world, didn't give him the plaudits they probably should have. Especially now, like I said, as you compare it to what Anthony Joshua got for going through hellfire to get the victory. That being said, he doesn't help himself. And I've always said this about Tyson Fury. Take away all the cocaine things and the possible PD allegations, just the way he conducts himself, some people think of it as vile and disgusting and no place for it in boxing. I think that's absolutely ridiculous. I think people have almost become too sensitive in this day and age, and I think they should really look at it and think, why the hell am I looking at Tyson Fury as some sort of, or any boxer for that matter, as a role model, or any sportsman as a role model? Why does everyone have to be a role model in this day and age? Why can't you get that from your friends and family? Why do you have to look for someone? Because I keep hearing people say, he's not a role model, he's not a role model. I don't watch boxing for role models. I watch boxing for what they do in the ring. What they do outside the ring, I don't really care about. I mean, look, I love Floyd Mayweather as a boxer. Floyd Mayweather as a person, not the greatest. I love Mike Tyson as a boxer. Mike Tyson as a person, back when he was crazy Mike Tyson, didn't care about. I mean, and Tyson Fury, I think doesn't do anywhere near what some of the Americans done back in the 80s and 90s. I mean, you watch a Mike Tyson press conference and see the things he said. You watch a Ricardo Mayorga press conference, see the things he said. In fact, you even watch David Haye versus Tony Bellew and see what David Haye said. Tyson Fury just says, I think, stuff tongue in cheek. I take it honestly with a pinch of salt. So if that's the reason he's not, if you like, loved and admired the way Anthony Joshua is, then people really have got to rethink what they're watching boxing for. I'm watching boxing for what these guys do in a squared circle. What they do in their personal lives, I really couldn't give a shit about. And if I did give a shit about it, believe me, there'll be a lot of boxers that I tick off and think, no, don't like you, not watching you, not watching you, not watching you. They're boxers, for heaven's sakes. What's the reason to come back? Like Tyson Fury said, he's almost reached Mount Rushmore, right? He's done what people think he couldn't do, and he done it in emphatic fashion. What's the Mount Rushmore? Well, Mount Rushmore is the fact that there are huge fights up there for you. Huge fights. You're still undefeated. You've not really taken any punishment. And look, I don't know what the pay-per-view record is for British boxing. I mean, look, Eddie Hearn and Matchroom and Sky don't release it, which I really, really hate. I don't know why they don't release it. I think it's ridiculous. But let's just guess and say that the two biggest pay-per-view fights ever in British boxing are probably Carl Froch versus George Groves 2 and Anthony Joshua versus Vladimir Klitschko. Yeah, I think that's fair to say. I think both of them went over that million, that lovely million mark, which is almost to say that's a big fight. If that's the case, Tyson Fury and Joshua would go over 2 million. Tyson Fury and Joshua has the potential to be the 5th biggest boxing bout of all time. So we're talking Conor McGregor, Mayweather will be number 1, Mayweather Pacquiao will be number 2, Oscar De La Hoya Mayweather number 3, Canelo Mayweather everywhere number 4, and I think then Tyson Fury and Joshua will be number 5. I think it's that big. And I've always said, for boxers, get your money and get out. It's that dangerous a sport. We see the dangers time and time again. Get your money and get out. Tyson Fury for me hasn't got the money yet. I don't know what he got paid for Vladimir Klitschko, but I struggle to think that was 7 figures. I don't know why. I struggle to think he got over $1 million. It could have. But Anthony Joshua, Tyson Fury, Wembley Stadium, I mean, that... his purse could be anything. His purse could be 10... It could be something ridiculous. It could be 10, 15 million. It could be that crazy. Especially if you take into consideration pay-per-view market as well. Especially consideration how well he talks on the mic. I mean, he'll sell this fight just by himself. He is our very own Conor McGregor to an extent. He's that good on the mic. Is he as flashy as him? No. But his own wit and charm is very, very high. And then there's possible Deontay Wilder fight, which is big in America. And then there's even other smaller fights. Dillian Whyte, Joseph Parker. If Joseph Parker, for example, beats Hughie Fury, why not kind of be the bigger brother to come in, the bigger cousin to come and beat Joseph Parker? So that's a huge fight out there as well. There's at least 4 big fights for him to cash in on. And then go off into the sunset and do what you want to do. Does it look like he's going to come back? I don't think so. We see little clips that he puts on Instagram and his social media channels of him sparring and him jogging. I think I've seen one of him jogging, and he looks severely overweight still. So you kind of wonder if the hunger is there, or the fight, or the want to shed 6 or 7 stone. It could be that much. I don't know. He looks huge. He looks near about 30 stone. I think he needs to come down to about 20, or maybe he looks like 26, 27 stone. He needs to come down to about 18, 19 stone to be in fit, trim Tyson Fury shape, and he's nowhere near that right now. He's fighting depression, and you have to kind of say to yourself, boxing isn't that important when someone is fighting depression. He's got a lot of demons. He said this himself, and I guess boxing goes on the back foot, but I believe that someone like him needs boxing. I feel like he needs to be in the gym. He needs to have his mind focused on a target. He needs to want to get in shape. He needs to want to get his life sorted. And I think boxing does all those things. I think take boxing away and you almost have to say, why do I want to be in shape? I have no target. Why do I want to do anything? And I feel like Tyson Fury needs to be in the boxing ring. I think he needs to be shown love. I love his wit on Twitter. Sometimes I do think it goes a bit left field, but I love the wit on Twitter. I love the banter between him and Anthony Joshua. I love the fact that we are building for a huge fight if he can get back in shape. If we can see even 80% of the Tyson Fury we saw against Vladimir Klitschko. He still is young. We're not talking about an over-the-hill fighter that's washed up here and who's 45 trying to come back. He is the same age as Anthony Joshua. So he still can do it. And I think there's still a lot of money out there, and I think there's a lot of people that want to see this fight. And I think where a lot of people want to see this fight, I think people should be pushing him to get into shape, make some money, and come back. What do you guys think? Should Tyson Fury retire if the hunger's not there? Or should the people close to him in his circle say, look, the best thing for you is boxing. The best thing to get your mind right is boxing. Let me know what you guys think. Leave your comments below. Much appreciated. Peace.